Hey, Godfather here. Want to welcome you to our December the 24th, Christmas Eve show here tonight at the CHWA Arena. Got a heck of a card lined up for y'all, so I hope you're all ready. We're not even going to mix it up here. We're just going to get straight into the matches. So the first match is set for one fall. It's an gender match. Coming to the ring first, weighing in at 260 pounds, from Houston, Texas, Victor! Victor making his way into the ring here. He's been gone for a bit. Glad to see him back. I've always liked watching him wrestle. Got a good opponent against him tonight. See what Victor will bring to the table. I'm sure he'll bring the fight, folks. And his opponent weighing in at 125 pounds from Toronto, Canada, Chloe. Chloe's now made her way into the ring here. Ought to be a pretty good match here tonight to start stuff off. Haven't seen Chloe in a while either, so ought to be interesting. She's the sister, of course, of Azrael the Nightmare Knight. Referee calling for the bell, and here we go. What a way to start the show here tonight. Can't wait to see what the show brings. So circling each other, they're getting ready. We got a tie up. Victor backs Chloe into the corner. We have a clean break here right out of the gate. So that's always good to see. So once again, they begin to circle each other, measuring each other up here. A collar tie up again here in the center of the ring. Now with the knee followed by a forearm. Big right hand from Chloe now. That's Victor in the corner, firing rights and lefts here. Victor still in the corner. Chloe now. Cartwheel, big elbow. Back elbow there. You can see the effects here. Victor's trying to feel the punishment here that Chloe's dishing out. Pulls his legs out from underneath him now. Chloe's getting ready to roll in. Oh, fucking splash. And Victor in the corner, nowhere to go. He's got to feel the effects of that, folks. What a way to start the show. Chloe bringing the fight to Victor here. Been a while since we've seen Victor in the ring. Chloe might be bringing more to the fight than what Victor expected here. No, and it's a slap now from Victor in the face of Chloe. Chloe a little stunned by that. Chloe now begins to come in. Oh, basically almost a spear there knocks Chloe basically out of the ring. My goodness me. Unbelievable punishment being dealt out there by Victor.
Victor beats women.
You can see Chloe definitely feeling the effects of that there. That was a huge kick to the chest area of Chloe. See her shaking her head, trying to get the cobwebs out of the mouth. A huge knee out of the face of Chloe. My goodness. Victor's starting to maybe feel it here. He's getting the upper hand. He's the one dishing out the punishment now. Chloe over into the corner. Oh, it's a fabulous flash, as my son likes to call that. Definitely Chloe's going to feel the effects of that. Definitely had to take the wind out of her sails. Pretty good match going here so far to start off the show here tonight. Here on Christmas Eve. So Chloe now gets back up to her feet, uses the corner of the ropes to get back up. Charging in, nobody home. Chloe, flash, back and forth. Here she comes again. Quick splash. Oh, Victor's out of the way. Chloe hard into the turnbuckles there, folks. There is some padding on them, but I'll tell you what, when you hit them with that much force, it's going to hurt and take the wind out of you. Chloe in the corner having a hard time even just moving around. Victor looks like he's ready to pounce here. Chloe getting back up on her feet. As you can see, she's unsteady at this juncture. Victor now looks like he's set up to come charging in. I don't know what's going to happen. Chloe stumbling out in the middle of the ring, a kick out by Victor. Setting her up to the right, it appears. Chloe fighting like heck not to get by here. Oh, slams Chloe down. My goodness, folks. Did you hear the impact of that? That had to hurt. Or as they like to say, that's probably going to leave a mark. Chloe rolling to the outside now.
I'm playing medic today.
It's got to be like hitting a freight train there with Victor coming charging at you full steam like that and then slamming you down into the canvas. My goodness me, that makes my body hurt just standing over here commentating. As you can see, Chloe over here trying to get reorganized. Victor taking a few seconds here to catch his breath now. Maybe think about what he'd want to do when Chloe crawls back into the ring. Chloe making her way back into the ring. Doesn't look like she's real excited about getting back in there with Victor. And I can't say I'd blame her. I wouldn't want to step into the ring with this guy. So once again, it looks like Victor's measuring her up. Like he's going to hit her with something pretty big and powerful here once again. Helping Chloe up to her feet now. Has her in a headlock, I call that. The ref checking to make sure. Oh, jawbreaker there, I believe, pulled off by Chloe. Now sends Victor crashing down to the canvas. Dragging him out, setting him up into the middle of the ring here, it appears. Steps on his stomach as she runs back across. Cartwheel splash. Did you hear the impact of that? 2 count, and Victor kicks out. What a move there by Chloe. As you can see, she's pretty agile. She gets around the ring pretty quickly. So we have power versus speed here with Victor and Chloe. As you can see, both competitors having a hard time just catching their breath and even begin to move around. What a way to start this Christmas Eve show here on Christmas Eve. Hoping that we've all been good enough that we get some presents from Santa this year. Both competitors now back up to their feet. Chloe with the reverse, puts Victor in the corner now. Splash with Chloe. Victor shoves all the way across the ring, sends Chloe crashing down to the mat. Victor now up onto the second rope. Holy cow, huge elbow from the second rope by Victor. I believe he weighs in at about 260, folks. Him coming off that second rope and landing on you, that has got to do some damage. My goodness me. Chloe, I don't even know if she knows exactly where she's at. Victor, I think, even feeling the effect. Zoe gets up onto her feet just to collapse back down to the canvas here. You can see that Chloe, I don't think Chloe even knows where she's at. Victor, I believe, is starting to feel it over here. Looks like he's getting ready to set up another big power move here, possibly. Chloe goes charging in. Oh, Victor catches her. What's he going to do now? Has her up. Holy cow. Huge power bomb from Victor. My God, folks, I felt that all the way over here. Now we have a cover. The referee quick to the count. Oh, 2 count, I believe, there by the ref. That was close, folks. Victor dishing out the punishment. Chloe is definitely showing she means business, and she's one tough competitor here in this company. She's not just a pushover. You see Chloe now kicking off her shoes. I don't know if that's strategic or what here, but we'll find out. Oh! Raining kicks down into Victor. Now follows up with several punches. Claw or smack to the face there, I suppose that was. Goes in and knee out of the midsection, sends Victor up. All of a sudden, sends Victor hard off the rope. And it's a jawbreaker, I believe. I'm not sure if that's the correct call there. We now have a roll up and a cover. And we have a 3 count, and Chloe has took the victory here in the opening match. Victor was in charge so long in that match, I kind of thought he maybe would win, but hey, that's why we wrestle these matches. You don't know who's going to pull off the 3 count. So Chloe is the victor here.
Azrael, I want you to listen good and careful.
I may be the little sister, but one day you'll have to deal with me. You said he was the best, and I took him out. I'm coming for that mayhem.
Oh, it's victory, even though he lost the match. Oh,
That's weak. Whatever. Next show. Me and you, Chloe. No disqualifications. Anything goes. You're my bitch.
oh, it's some strong words there from Victor. Even though Chloe took the victory, it looks as though Chloe's the one in the worst shape here. As Victor makes his way out of the ring, the ref in now to check on Chloe, make sure that she's okay here. So, I don't know. I'm the godfather here, and I'll have to run that by the board of directors. I'd like to see a fight with them with anything goes. What do you all think out there in Facebook and YouTube land? So I know I'd love to see it, but I'll run it by the board of directors, and hopefully we'll have that on the show next week. So this juncture, we're going to take a little bit of a pause, so to speak. I ran into Dash, our Adrenaline Division champion, earlier when I arrived here at the arena. And some people have asked, they kind of want some answers to some questions. So, Dash, if you can hear me, if you can make your way on out to the ring, please, I'd like to speak with you.
If you're reading this, then I finally did it. I'm sorry I didn't say goodbye, there was no time. Understand I was stressed, living day to day was hard, and I gave it my best, but there was nothing left for me in this world to convince me to stay. Now I'm on the way. Don't you do that, don't you start with tears. Just remember all the time you spent over the years. Never cry, never think bad of me. What's done is done, and that's the way it had to be.
Well, Dash, I guess it's good to see you. Things have been a little crazy here, but you are my daughter, so I am glad to see you. I'm glad to know you're okay. This last week we had our Christmas show, and some of the competitors and some of the fans, I think, were shocked by your actions. I seen today you cut a promo talking about the fans are crappy, and you just did what you had to do to win. But what has brought this change about, if I can ask you that?
Alright, you just be quiet while the Dynasty's talking. None of you guys recognized me when I wasn't the champion. You never recognized me when I became the champion. But now that I've done something to cheat to win, you finally all notice me. So the reason I did this is because I want to be the very best someday. And I think that I'm better than anyone back there.
Those are some pretty strong words. If you don't mind me asking you maybe just one more question, what does the future hold for Dash? I mean, are you content with the belt you have, or are you just going to try and take everybody out and rise all the way to the very top, or what are you thinking, Dash? Where's your direction you're wanting to get to here?
This belt is a great belt. I don't want one belt. I want them all. Because I'm the best, I am a dynasty, and I deserve to have what I want.
All right, strong words there from the Adrenaline Division champ. Actually, I say, Dash, you're in the next match here, so you might want to go ahead and stay in the ring here. We're going to get your other opponents out here in just a second, then, if that's all right. Never thought, being the godfather, I'd have to ask for approval from a Adrenaline Division champion. But hey, this company, you never know what's going to happen in a squared circle. So the next match, like I said, Dash is involved in that. This is a non-title match. It is an Adrenaline Division match, though. It's going to be a triple threat match. So at this juncture, coming to the ring, one of the other opponents weighing in at 120 pounds. He's from the dark side of Ireland, Jake the Leprechaun. The Leprechaun coming in here tonight, he looks all business. Of course, the other day on the Christmas show, him and Dash had some history there happen, so I don't blame him for looking as intense as he is. So we'll get right to it here. The third competitor here in the triple threat match weighs in at 150 pounds. He's from deep in the jungle, Chameleon. have here in the adrenaline division, but I'm telling you what, we've seen a little bit different side of him here lately. He's become a little more serious. I think he's maybe got his eyes on that adrenaline division belt here that Dash is holding. So, as stated before, this is a non-title match. So the adrenaline division belt is not on the line here. So, ref's checking them all over. Triple threat match here. The ref usually has his hands full when we got 3 competitors going in there at full tilt. So that's the thing with the adrenaline division. These guys and girls are fast and quick and high flying usually. So I think we're going to see a whole lot of action here. You see she's kicking it. Dash is already kicking it to the ref here.
Ring the bell.
You better watch that. The ref ain't going to stand for much of that, I am sure. Throws the belt now for the referee. Chameleon right in on top of Dash right away. Forward to the head, and now a bunch of kicks. Almost a super kick type kick there. Now Chameleon notices Jake's just over here chillaxing in the corner. Maybe he wanted to do the test of strength here. Dash comes in. I'm not sure if that was a low blow or not. Now a kick to the ribs by Jake the Leprechaun. A kick to the ribs now of Dash. Quick action already coming out of the gates here. Oh, and he plants Chameleon down on his head here. So Jake the Leprechaun, this is probably the most serious I've even seen Jake the Leprechaun. I believe he'd have a personal vendetta after what Dash did to him Saturday at our Christmas show. I believe he's been, just wrenching the leg, dragging Dash down. You can see her over there whimpering in pain. A super kick out of Chameleon. Now a big kick to the back of Chameleon. Quick action here coming out of the cage. Gonna pick Chameleon up now. Are you kidding me? Chameleon has his feet hooked in the rope saying, I'm not going anywhere with you, bud. What? The ref begins the count now. Chameleon grabbing the ropes. Oh! And Chameleon drops Jake the Leprechaun down onto his head. Dash there now with a kick to the chest. And Chameleon dash quickly across. Another kick to the chest here. You can see Jake over here laying down. He's had some punishment. He's not moving around too quickly now.
Hear it for a dynasty!
And Dash continues to taunt the fans and the opponents and everyone here in CHWA. And I believe that's the way the X would say. So a big leg drop now from Chameleon. Dash is definitely going to be feeling that. Quickly up the rope and a huge leg drop across the stomach of Dash. Chameleon breaks the hold. Chameleon now slow to his feet. Dash with a lot of punishment laying over there trying to catch her breath, I believe. Chameleon and Jake the Leprechaun now circling around each other. Look at that look of intensity here on Jake the Leprechaun's face. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a look like that on him before. This is the most intense I've ever seen a Leprechaun. So back to Chameleon now into the corner. Dash has apparently caught her breath again. She's up on her feet, still a little groggy. Now sinking back down using the ropes, I think, to keep her up on her feet, actually. Jake the Leprechaun beginning to circle around Dash now with a kick to Chameleon and a knee to the head, I believe. And Jake had another kick. Oh, it stopped down on the hip and rib area there. Dash goes for the big right hand. Look, moves out the way. Got here right in the corner, folks, coming right into your living room here with this. Now driving his shoulders deeply into the stomach area of Dash.
He's intense tonight.
That is going to take the wind out of her. Sure. Oh, and another kick now into the chest or stomach area. And yet another one here. Dash definitely going to be feeling the impact. As you can see, Jake just tosses her across the ring. As you can see, Jake is all business, folks. We see a lot of clowning around with him in the ring, but there is no clowning around here tonight. And another elbow into the gut here of Dash. Definitely, Jake is bringing the fight to her. I think he's definitely unhappy about what happened to him Saturday, folks. And a big backsplash now to Dash in the corner. Dash trying to catch her breath. Comes out with a big right forearm clothesline type move. Jake the Leprechaun almost unaffected by it though. I think he is so fired up. It's going to take a lot to take him off his feet tonight. Huge kick now to the side of the head of Dash. Since her crashing to the canvas. I was going to say, Jake the Leprechaun has four competitors outside the ring here. Starts to set up your baseball slide now since Dash flying out of the ring as well. So Jake the Leprechaun As both competitors now, where they're outside the ring trying to catch their breath. What an unbelievable match so far. I did say at the start, these kids are usually pretty quick movers. That's why they're in the adrenaline division. Keep calling them kids. I shouldn't be doing that. They're young adults and so forth here. Jake the Leprechaun now beginning to work on Chameleon. Chameleon says, I ain't having none of that. Snaps his elbow now over the ring ropes. You know, them ring ropes don't have really any padding on them. Oh, Chameleon comes flying in. It's a huge kick now for Jake the Leprechaun. The Chameleon sends him crashing to the mat. Now it's a headbutt to the solar plexus. Goes up the Leprechaun. Dash comes crashing in with a forearm to the head of Jake, to the chest area of Jake to break the count. All three competitors now taking a few minutes here to try and catch their breath. One. The ref now begins to count. They have a 10 count to try and get to their feet. Dash is beginning to slowly kind of move in the corner here just a little bit. Dash is the only one kind of up on her feet, but I'm not sure if it's the ring holding her up or if she's got, oh, yeah, okay. She's able to move out on her own here. Now helping Chameleon to his feet. What's she going to do here? Setting him up, swings him in off the rope. Oh, Leprechaun, or Chameleon grabs hold of the rope, says, sorry about that, Chameleon. It's, hard to tell you and Jake apart. Dash now takes that as an opening, starts to kick and fire in on Chameleon. Chameleon collapses down here onto the canvas. Now Jake the Leprechaun set up in the corner here. What's he going to do? Oh, it's a spear from Jake the Leprechaun. You can hear the wind come out of Dash and she hit the canvas there, folks. Once again, Jake the Leprechaun has the upper hand. Oh, up onto the top. It's a kick now. I don't think it connected fully. And Jake the Leprechaun came flying out at Chameleon, but Chameleon ducks out of the way. Big right hand out from Dash, and Chameleon reaches back into the corner. Kicks out of the midsection here. That's going to take the wind out of his sails here. Chameleon crashing down into the corner, kind of strutting over towards Chameleon. You've heard her talking out here, folks. She's talking a big game. I'd be interested to see if she can back it up here. Oh, Jake the Leprechaun saves Chameleon there. Dash no sooner got the cover. Jake lunges and smashes the ankle, I believe, of Dash. Oh, it's a huge knee to the chest and stomach area here at Dash. You can see she's really beginning to reel here. Now Dash all of a sudden, look on her, oh, it's a kick here, and another kick, and Dash now really beginning to fire back. You can see the frustration on her face, and she's had her hands full here in this match. You can see the look of anger on her face. Jake the Leprechaun intently looking in, and here they come, head to head, nose to nose, a shot now to the back of the head here, since Jake crashing to the canvas. Dash now dragging Jake the Leprechaun out into the center of the ring. We have a roll up here and a cover. Whoa! Two count. Okay, that was close. I wasn't sure. The ref confirmed it though. Just a 2 count. Chameleon over in the corner trying to catch his breath. Jake the Leprechaun dragging himself around the ring here. Couple of kicks now to the midsection of Chameleon here. Dash now comes back over. Grabs a hold of Jake the Leprechaun. Starts to begin to help him up to his feet. Jake the Leprechaun now setting him up. Whistle over into the corner to Chameleon. Oh, Ash! Both competitors crashing down to the canvas there. Now it's a leg drop across the stomach or chest area here of Jake the Leprechaun. A kick to the gut now of Chameleon, and another kick just for good measure, I believe, from Dash. You can see the look of intensity and almost anger on her face here. So Dash now with a leg drop here on Chameleon. Now she uses the ropes as a springboard, drives over that, puts straight down into the chest of Chameleon, and does it a second time. Dragging Chameleon now towards the center of the ring, and we have another cover here. We have a 2 count. Oh, Chameleon kicks out at the last second there. So you can see all the competitors starting to feel the effects here now. Match started off pretty intense. Dash now over smashing into the turnbuckle with a right hand. I think she's starting to get a little upset. She can close this out. Leg drop now to Chameleon, sends him over towards the apron of the ring here. Dash pulling Chameleon over.
You see this?
Now?
This isn't a real wrestler.
the chameleon and then slams his head down off of the canvas. Drags him over. Now she rolls him over here,
You're a joke!
saying that he's a joke, and she begins to roll him up here for the count. Oh, 1 count. Chameleon's very ring aware there. Gets his foot on the rope, so that'll extend the match. I'm not sure. I think Jake the Leprechaun may be out over there in the corner. He hasn't moved since he's kind of rolled over there. Dash now beginning to look between both opponents, decide what she wants to try and do next. Like I said, both opponents are almost out, it appears. Dash, the only one able to keep getting to her feet here, it appears, at this late stages of the match here. Setting him up here, what's she going to do? Sends him over to the corner. Jake Leprechaun's now a kick to the chest area. You can hear Jake hollering out. Oh, runs into a big move. And that sends Dash crashing backwards onto her back, flat in the middle of the ring. Jake the Leprechaun quickly with the cover. Oh, we have a 3 count. So Jake the Leprechaun has took the match here. He is the winner. Lots of damage dealt out by all these opponents tonight.
Chameleon is out. Chameleon is out for that door. I got him. I'll get him. Come on, buddy.
Looking a little slow here getting out of the ring. My goodness.
Decimated.
I tell you what, I've only been part of this company for about 4 or 5 months, and I've seen a lot of adrenaline matches in that time. But I have not seen looks of intensity in that division like that before. They're just usually fast and furious and so forth. But man, I'll tell you what, I think Dash has opened up a big old can of worms. So anyway, we're going to get right to the next match now. And this is for the Mayhem title. Coming to the ring first, weighing in at 170 pounds, from Washington, D.C., Matt Revelation! Revelation first into the ring here. He's one of our newbies, but I'll tell you what, he brings the intensity. So, the second man in this match, this is a triple threat match. I think I left that part out earlier. Sorry about that, fans. The next competitor weighs in at 125 pounds. He hails from Santa Monica, California. Chris Exodus! I'm not really sure what's going on here. They told me Chris Exodus would be the next one
not
out.
going to be joining us today.
Oh, wow, okay.
He's caught up in the locker room. Let's leave it at that.
So I guess it's not a triple threat match then. So I guess I'm going to get the hell out of here so I don't get in the middle of this. So I guess it's just a one-on-one match now for the Mayhem title. And of course, anytime we have a Mayhem match, the belt is always on the line with these guys. So not sure what's going on backstage with Chris Exodus, but hey, we'll maybe get to that here a little later, I guess. Rough balls for the bell here. We're underway. So it's supposed to be a triple threat match, is what I was informed of earlier, but apparently it's just going to be a one-on-one match now. Matt Revelation whipped into the corner by Brian Ballistic, a kick down the midsection. Big left hands from the southpaw here, Brian Ballistic. Reverses it. Ballistic over the corner, a giant splash from Matt Revelation. I think he flew about 3/4 across the ring there. Couple of kicks now, trying to maybe take the wheels out of it. Runs into a huge clothesline. Now all of a sudden we have Chris Exodus' music playing. Oh, here he comes. Exodus got a baseball bat. What is going on here, folks? Taking a ball bat now. Ball bat to Brian. Raining down right to left, shoving Brian on top of me, folks. Holy cow, I'm glad we don't got too many fans right here at the moment. This could get ugly. And Exodus just raining down punches. Now Brian Ballistic beginning to fight back. I don't know what's actually going on here. This is a regular fight. But this has apparently turned into something a whole lot more than what this was scheduled to be, folks. Now they have a kendo stick and a crutch. This could get ugly. Holy criminy crackers, folks. I don't know what's going on here. Oh! And now Matt Revelation comes running in with a kendo stick to the arm. Oh, now we begin to almost double team Brian Ballistic here. Big boot to the head by Chris Exodus. And this has gotten out of hand quickly, folks. Ballistic a baseball slide now sends Brian Ballistic flying out of the ring. Matt Revelation and Chris Exodus now shake hands. I'm not sure this is just crazy, folks. I guess that's why they call it the Mayhem Division. So all this on the line. Brian Ballistic slowly making his way back, trying to get into the ring here. Oh, a huge double clothesline. Just about sent Matt Revelation right on top of us. And now Brian Ballistic just stopping a muddle with Chris Exodus. Setting him up here. Takes out Matt Revelation and Brian Ballistic and a super kick now from Chris Exodus sends Brian Ballistic crashing down to the canvas. This has been just crazy, folks.
I gotta go get some toys.
This was just supposed to be a regular match, but you know what? The ref hasn't said anything, and I'm good with it. If that's how these guys want to fight tonight, then let's have them get it on. So lots of intense action right out of the gates. That almost looks like a low blow there, Brian Ballistic for Matt Revelation. This is something else. You know, that guy standing kind of looking across at the ref like, what should we do at this juncture? I think we just need to stay the hell out of the way. So, Revelation now with a big kick to the back of the head of Brian Ballistic sends him crashing over into the corner now. Matt Revelation staying right on the offense here, comes right over into the corner, climbs up on the second rope. Oh, begins to rain right hands down into the head of Brian Ballistic with a huge powerbomb slam. You can see Matt Revelation holding the back of his head and his back now. My goodness. I don't know if you can see that on video, but my God, that shook the whole ring, and I think it shook the whole arena. Unbelievable the action we've seen here so far in this match. These gentlemen are giving it their all. Of course, I don't know if you should use the word gentleman. I'll have to check with my buddy Clay Ready Made to see if that's what he'd say during a match like this. So, Brian Ballistic now bringing a ladder into the ring. Setting Matt Revelation up here. This could be ugly. And now Chris Exodus is back. Oh, throws a crutch at Brian Ballistic. Brian Ballistic picks up the ladder, smashes it straight into the head of Chris Exodus. Brian Ballistic is the Mayhem champion here. So he's trying to defend. Oh, a huge chain now to, I don't know if that was the shoulder or the side of the head he might have caught him with there. But that's going to slow Brian Ballistic down. Now a big knee to the back of the head there. Oh, here comes Matt Revelation with a crutch now right into the kidney area. I'm telling you right now, that can't feel good. A big kick now from Exodus. Exodus winds up with another one. Matt Revelation coming out here to the ring beside us. Looking for Exodus is the ring lands right on his face. And now Brian Ballistic with knees into the rib area here of Matt Revelation. Now begins to stomp on that rib area as well. Driving the boots down and heads up. A ladder now in the ring smashes into Brian Revelation's leg. Setting up the ladder. I'm getting the heck out of the way, man.
Come here, you piece of crap.
Exodus now getting Brian Ballistic up, setting him up. Sends Exodus flying off of it. Matt Revelation leaning off Brian Ballistic. You can see the hurt in the pain on Exodus' face here as he's rolling right over in front of us. Now he drives Matt Revelation into that ladder. A big knee to the head of Chris Exodus now. I tell you, these triple threat matches, man, they're wearing me out trying to keep up with all this. They've exposed the turnbuckle over there apparently. The padding is gone off of there. Brian Ballistic slams Chris Exodus' head right off of there. Now uses the ladder, drives that into the shoulder area of Chris Exodus. And now right into the head again with the ladder. So Exodus has his head slammed off of the turnbuckle that's been exposed. Now he's had a ladder shoved into the same area. Exodus. Brian Ballistic crashing into the ladders as well. I tell you what, I don't know how these guys are still going. Unbelievable. Shoving Brian Ballistic out of the way. Oh, sends Mad Revelation into the ladder. Now comes over, begins to work on Brian Ballistic here. Setting him up. What's he going to do? Oh, he goes for the suplex. Brian Ballistic blocks it. Now Ballistic going for the suplex. Oh, he picks Exodus up on his shoulder. Oh, he slams his head down off of that ladder again. Unbelievable, folks. I do not know how much more pain these guys can take. This has just been absolutely brutal. Now since Brian Revelation off the ladder face first. A big chop from Chris Exodus. Sends Ballistic flying into the corner now. And a monster chop and a knee all the way up to the face here. And now it's a bulldog sending Brian Ballistic's head crashing off the mat. Oh, speaking of Matt, it looks like Matt Revelation has been busted open, folks. He's got blood all over his forehead here. It had to be that ladder shot. Exodus comes over now, throw right hands into that area, trying to maybe bust him open even more, I'm afraid. Now he has Matt Revelation up. Oh, Brian Ballistic kicks Exodus now. Oh, drops Exodus down onto his head. So even though Matt Revelation is busted open, he's far from done fighting here, folks. Ballistic now with a kick to the midsection here. Oh, just bust. Ladder's gonna fall over. Bust Matt Revelation when you have the cover. Two count. Oh, Exodus comes flying in. Not for sure. I think that might have been it if it wasn't for the interference to break the count. Exodus now has Brian Ballistic up. Slams him down onto that metal chain that's laying in the middle of the ring. I'll tell you what, when it comes to the human body versus a steel chain, that steel chain is going to win every single time. Well, now stop to the shoulder just for good measure here. Matt Revelation in the corner. It's a kick from Chris Exodus now to his face. A big right hand across the jaw there. Brutal action in this match, folks. This maybe should have been one of the matches I told you to put the wife and kids to bed, because this will make you a little queasy in the stomach watching this. Oh, huge belly to back suplex there. You can see the pain on Matt Revelation's face. Oh, now it's a kick from Brian Ballistic. Charges over, sends Exodus bouncing off the ladder now. Trying to make a bust open Chris Exodus as well. Now Brian Ballistic calling for silence. Huge! Ballistic turns around, he runs right into a kick now from Matt Revelation. Revelation plants Brian Ballistic's head down into the middle of the ring here.
Let's go, Exodus!
Unbelievable here. This has just been unreal, folks. Double drop kick there, just about Brian Ballistic crashing into me here as I'm standing next to the cameraman. I'm kind of beginning to wonder, cameraman, a very safe spot. Huge headbutt now off the ladder for Matt Revelation. And you can hear Exodus screaming out in pain. It's unbelievable the punishment that has been dealt out in this match. Unbelievable, folks. Oh, it's a kendo to the knee. You can hear Matt Revelation yelling as he's holding that knee. And now it's a kendo stick to the back. Brian Ballistic trying to get a hold of Matt Revelation. He turns around and cracks him with the kendo stick now. This has just been unbelievable. As you can see the hurt and the blood right here on Matt Revelation's face coming right into your living room here tonight. Uses the Exodus, slams the kendo stick now into Matt Revelation. Got the big right hand going back and forth. Brian Ballistic with a huge block. Several big left hands from the southpaw Brian Ballistic. Picks up Matt Revelation here now. What's he going to do? Oh, huge F5. I mean, my goodness, folks. Exodus almost bounced off the ceiling in the arena here. Now Brian Ballistic and Matt Revelation going at it here. Exodus trying to catch up. Huge splash for Matt Revelation here. Sets up another huge splash. Has a hold of him. It's a running bulldog. Slams his head off of the canvas there. Chris Exodus trying to get back up to his feet. Got to do some rearranging of the arena here with moving the ladders around. Anytime them kids get them ladders out, I got to admit, it makes me a little bit on the worried side because I know something bad's about to happen. So Exodus now discarding apparently one of the ladders. Oh, it's a huge kick. Matt Revelation came out of nowhere and kicked Brian Ballistic right in the side of the head. Exodus now has Matt Revelation up. Brian Ballistic up. Sorry about that, folks. Brian Ballistic up. Oh, reversal. Oh my goodness, this Exodus crashing off of that ladder. Oh my goodness. Brian Ballistic now with a huge chop to the chest of Matt Revelation. You can hear Exodus over here in the earth. He's withered in pain. You can hear the chop from Ballistic to Matt Revelation. Matt Revelation firing back with a couple of right hands here. Because I'm not just going to stand there and keep getting chopped. He's saying, you know what? My head bounced off of it. Brian Ballistic says, heck no, I don't want no part of that. Oh, and Brian Ballistic's head and face goes bouncing off the exposed turnbuckle yet again. Brian Ballistic dishing out the pain here. Matt Revelation rolls to the outside of the ring. Chris Exodus just trying to get back in the ring. He's taking everything he's got. Huge right hand. Almost all, and then he spits in the face of the Mayhem champion. I'm telling you, these two here, they have no love lost. They have been in some battles. Big right hands now from Exodus after several big right hands from Brian Ballistic. And these punches, as big as they are, seem to be having no effect on both men. So, big shoulder now from Brian Ballistic since Exodus down to the mat. Stomps on his leg now. Matt Revelation has left the arena. I don't know if he's looking for punches, if he's just had enough of this. Once again now stomping on the ankle of Chris Exodus. You can hear him yelling at him. Oh, Exodus responds with a kick as Brian Ballistic was setting up for his next move. Oh, it's a huge kick from Chris Exodus. I don't know if Brian Ballistic's head bounced off that exposed turnbuckle or not. Oh, Exodus, I believe his leg, his ankle, his knee, I'm not sure what part. He started to take off to do a move and his leg just collapsed underneath him, folks. There could be some severe damage done to that leg. Matt Revelation goes in a huge chunk of wood, smashes it over the head of Brian Ballistic. And you can hear Exodus hollering out in pain here right in front of us, just rolling around, holding on to that knee and shin type area. Now rolls out of the ring here. We'll have to get some medical attention for all three of the competitors after this match is over. This has just been downright brutal, folks. Exodus still fighting back, though. A kick now to the head of Brian Ballistic. Matt Revelation up on the top rope. It's all the way across the ring and lands that headbutt in the chest area of Brian Ballistic. Exodus trying to make his way back into the ring here. He's brought a crutch with him. I don't know if he's going to use it for him or for a weapon. Makes his way over, begins to fire kicks, even with a bad leg. Not a whole lot behind him, but he's still trying to kick the hell out of Brian Ballistic. Now begins to kick on Brian Ballistic's leg. Kicks the crutch out from under him. Now he's hit his head off of the ring. Brian Ballistic now begins to stomp a mud hole here in Chris Exodus. Matt Revelation climbing up here to the top of the ladder. I believe his head is on the arena. Huge left hand now from Brian Ballistic since Matt Revelation crashing down off the ladder. Now on the ladder. Exodus comes flying with a big right hand into the solo plexus here of Brian Ballistic. You can see all these competitors are hobbling and pulling themselves around. All of them have been dishing out the punishment, but they've also been taking a lot of punishment. Exodus now, I'm not sure what he's setting up to do. Oh, now I know. Oh, it's a super kick, just about sends Matt Revelation out of the ring.
Sorry, buddy.
And tells him he's sorry. His buddy stomping out of the head here of Brian Ballistic. Exodus now trying to make his way outside the ring here. Just about got a boot to my face in this one. Exodus trying with one leg to climb up that ring here. Now he has the kendo stick to boot. I don't know what's going to happen here, folks, but this isn't getting pretty. Kendo stick leg drop from the top of that ladder, folks. And you can see, I think it had that affected both the Exodus and Brian Ballistic. Putting him into some type of submission hold here. Does Brian want to tap out, or what's he going to do here? Exodus now beginning to roll around, almost a reverse headlock here. Brian Ballistic picks him up onto his shoulder. Right in the side. The big bull rope now in the back. Begins to beat Brian Ballistic now with the rope. What? Oh, and he fires back with, I believe, a right and a left to the face here of Matt Revelation. Matt Revelation holding his face. I'm telling you what, these guys are going at it fast. Oh, and it's a double leg drop, low blow into Brian Ballistic, and he's definitely going to be feeling that one, I'll tell you right now. Exodus has his whole right hand now wrapped up in a chain. I'm telling you, if you have a squeamish stomach, folks, this might be when you want to change the channel. Matt Revelation now over picking up Brian Ballistic. Brian over into a big right hand that Exodus had wrapped in that chain. Now it's a super kick to Matt Revelation. He goes crashing down. The other two competitors are down here. The only one on his feet at this juncture is Chris Exodus, setting him up here. And after the leg drop into Brian Ballistic's private area there, now he just got smashed there again by Chris Exodus.
I'm gonna use this right on Brian fucking Ballistic.
Chris Exodus. It's a huge spear from Matt Revelation. I tell you what, Matt Revelation hits that spear like nobody in this company, man. He really hits that spear hard. As you can see, Chris Exodus laying motionless there after the spear. Brian Ballistic outside the ring trying to get back in. We have a 2 count. Oh, and Exodus kicks out, I believe, at the very last second there.
Gonna use this on me?
Brian Ballistic now with the crutch begins to drive that into the shoulder area of Chris Exodus. Until the solar flex area of Matt Revelation, as I believe he was sneaking. Oh, and it's a huge shot with the crutch to the back of Matt Revelation. You can hear him hollering out in pain. And from a laying on the mat, Exodus. Now he takes the crutch. Ballistic begins to jump his knees. Now hitting.
I've had enough of you!
Oh, and it's a huge boot to the side of the head of Brian Ballistic, sends him crashing down to the mat. Oh, stomping on the head now. My goodness. I'm telling you what, I don't know if that was the adrenaline division match, but the intensity here tonight has just been off the charts. Exodus now beginning to work on Matt Revelation. Baseball slide straight into the face of Brian Ballistic right here coming into your living room. Now he has the again, jams it into the back or the butt area. Brian Revolution with a double axe handle off the top rope over Exodus' head. Brian Ballistic now grabs Matt Revolution, slams him down to the canvas here. Just unbelievable, folks. I'm having a hard time even catching my breath. There's been so much action going on here in this match. So Matt Revelation dragging himself over to the apron, trying to maybe catch his breath here. Chris Exodus using the ropes to maybe even try and pull himself up. And the scary thing is, we got Brian Ballistic perched up on top of that ladder. So I said it earlier, it's never a good thing. Flying off here now. Huge move there from Brian Ballistic now. That Revelation comes flying over the top rope, slams his foot down into the knee of Brian Ballistic. This has just been brutal from the very start here, folks. Oh, now right hand, Matt Revelation is stomping on the bottom half of Brian Ballistic. Exodus punching the top. We now have a left hand, I believe it has to be a low blow, looking at where Matt Revelation's holding on to. A baseball slide by Exodus now, since Brian Ballistic almost all the way out of the ring, laying on the apron half in and half out of the ring. Exodus now begins to do some more furniture movement here, setting the ladder up in the corner. Brian Ballistic throws a shoulder block through the ropes there, coming back into the ring, caught Exodus by surprise. Brian Ballistic and Exodus now here in the ring. Oh, it's a huge boot now to the chest. Oh, Exodus avoids that move. Brian Ballistic, when he hits that one, that usually does quite a bit of damage. Oh, it's a huge running boot now from Exodus to the chest here of Brian Ballistic. And Matt Revelation now appears to be even more busted open. Exodus now picks up Brian Ballistic. A couple of elbows. Brian Ballistic trying to fight out of it. Well, Exodus to hit him with that F5, I'm sure. He is successful in escaping the move. He now looks over, notices Matt Revelation in the corner. Lots of blood just pouring out of his forehead at this juncture now. And he sets him up. Oh, sends Brian to the ring. A huge spear. Oh my God. Coming right into the living room there. Unbelievable, folks. I'm not even in the ring and I felt the impact of that move. Unbelievable. Oh, now it's a super kick from Exodus out of nowhere to Matt Revelation. I believe Matt Revelation might be out on his feet. Brian Ballistic on the ring apron trying to catch his breath. And Chris bomb off of the ladder. We have a cover. Oh, it's a 2 count. I couldn't announce. I was looking over at the ref going, whoa, what was that? That was extremely close here. 2 count. You look at Exodus looking at the ref, a little bit frustrated there. That was just, oh, so opposed to a 3 count. Exodus almost became the damn champion. Getting another super kick to Matt Revelation. Matt Revelation is just bleeding all over the place here, folks. Has him up. What's he going to hit him with? Oh, my goodness. I'm not sure. I haven't seen Exodus do that move. I don't know what that one is. But there it is, folks. Chris Exodus is the winner of the match. Therefore, he is the new... Oh, here it is. He is now the new Mayhem champion. Once again, the belt has changed hand here. Wait a minute, what's going on? Dash has now come out into the ring. This is her own brother. Oh my gosh, she just dashed. Did the dash crash to her own brother? Now she takes Brian Ballistic. Oh my goodness. That's the thing with the Mayhem title. Before I can even give it to Chris Exodus, she turns on her own brother, gives him the dash crash, places Brian Ballistic's hand over Chris Exodus, which now makes Brian Ballistic the champion yet again. Exodus now a super kick to Dash and Brian Ballistic. I'm not sure what the heck is going on here, folks.
You get him, I'll get her.
This is just unbelievable. Now Exodus saying, I'll take Dash, you take Brian Ballistic. Exodus now has Dash up. Matt Revelation now has Brian Ballistic
You go
up here.
first, my friend.
Oh, it's a huge bomb now. Exodus now setting him up. Slams Dash down on top of Brian Ballistic.
How about this? I'll let this pathetic, vile, wannabe Chris Exodus and this wannabe Dynasty lay here. We'll even let him keep the Mayhem title for the night. If you make a match next week, the new tag team of Matt Revelation and Chris Exodus, OTNT, versus these 2 chumps. What do you say?
That's what you guys want. This has been one hell of a battle. You got it.
Yeah! Thank you, Godfather.
All right.
We'll see you next week, chumps.
Oh, a huge kick and a stop now on both competitors here. Just unbelievable, folks. What an unbelievable turn of events here.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas, my fans. A little bit of good cheer spread there by the 2 competitors leaving the ring. We're up now to check on them, see what's going to go on. Probably will take us just a few minutes here to get the ring set up and ready for the next match because, my goodness golly, there is chaos all over in this ring. What an unbelievable fight that was. Just an unbelievable fight as you see Brian Ballistic and Dash now beginning to make their ways out of the arena here and out of the ring. Just absolutely unbelievable. Holy cow. Just crazy. Sorry, had to clean up the arena a little bit there because those guys made one hell of a mess. But I'll tell you what, that was one hell of a fight. So, whew. I tell you what, I gotta catch my breath. So,
It's hot.
I hope you're all enjoying this out there in Facebook and YouTube land because, man, I'll tell you what, I'm almost shaking from all the excitement. The intensity has been unreal here tonight.
I got Dash's coat.
Without any further ado, though, that's going to bring us to our main event. It is a one fall match. There is a stipulation in this match, though, and that is the Nightmare won a match, I believe a week or so ago against Lazera, and it was a #1 contender match. But we never did really say what belt it was going to be for. But, the Nightmare came to me and asked if he could put a stipulation in this match, and I agreed to it. That makes sense. But if the Nightmare tonight is successful in this match, then he will get a CHWA Heavyweight Championship fight. Going for the big gold. I don't blame him. So without any further ado, we're going to get right into this match. It ought to be a good one. Coming to the ring first, weighing in at 175 pounds from Montreal, Quebec, Azriel, the Nightmare Knight. Nightmare making his way to the ring here. I'm telling you what, he has been on fire, man. This is crazy. And I know I'm the Godfather. I'm not supposed to be partial, but I like his entry music.
Hi, Dad.
Hey, Jake the Leprechaun. All right, wearing the dash gear and the Godfather gear. Right on.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
that hot girl's here again tonight. Right on. All right, we'll get right to it here now. Coming to the ring now. He is our CHWA heavyweight champion. He weighs in at 280 pounds. He's from Heaven's Gate, Maryland. Josh, the Archangel.
Josh, kick his arse.
This is a non-title match. I don't know if I remember to mention that here.
You did. Boo! Win the title!
But like I said, the stipulation is if Azriel is successful here tonight, he will get a CHWA heavyweight championship fight. So,
Quit trying to be like
put on your seat belts and get ready for a wild ride here, folks.
Well, there are no seatbelts here.
A couple of the big heavy hitters here in the CHWA. This ought to be a pretty interesting match.
Ready? Bring it up.
The ref calls for the bell there. We had a little bit of excitement with that, but hey, it's all good. And Josh the Archangel winding up that right hand, ramming down some heavy right hands here onto Azriel the Nightmare Knight. Both men waving at the other one saying, come on, bring it. Big rights and lefts now, and a clean break. Good start to the match here. Some good sportsmanship. Both competitors even shake hands. So, Azriel the Nightmare with a chance here to get a shot. Oh, Jake, Josh, the Archangel now getting just rights and lefts being rights being thrown from each competitor here. Something's got to give at some point. Josh the Archangel now goes charging in. The Nightmare now kicking back and forth on each leg, trying to take the wheels out from under the big guy. He has hold of his leg. Josh plants Azriel the Nightmare Knight on his head. What a match here coming out of the gates with these two. A couple of the bigger guys here at our company, but boy, I'm telling you, the action is fast and furious here right out of the gates. Both competitors now back up to their feet, looking across the ring at each other like they're ready to go.
Come on!
Come on, what?
Give me something out here!
What we do after Kick it up!
All right, Azriel wanting to hear some noise. This is Josh the Archangel. Here we go. Collar tie up in the center of the ring here. Pushes Azriel back into the corner here now. Oh, huge suplex. Since Azriel across the ring, I'm not sure. I think his chest may have even bounced off the turnbuckles over there.
That was funny.
If it wasn't for the turnbuckles and the ring post, I think Azriel the Nightmare might have ended up in the front yard. Hey, there you go, Clay Ready-Made. I miss you, buddy. Can't wait to call a show with you. I am a ready-made man. So, back to the action here now. I got a little bit of a for my buddy Clay Ready-Made. And double boots now to the back of Azriel the Nightmare Knight. Smashing his chest into that turnbuckle there. Now, granted, there is a bit of padding there, but not a whole lot when you got that much force smashing you into it. Azriel now just beginning to try and throw any kind of punches to try and gain the upper hand here. Now setting up some right hands, lefts now being mixed in. Huge slap to the back, coming right into your living room there. You can see the pain on his face.
Chop.
Josh the Archangel laying a baseball slide down to the hip and the side area. Bringing Josh the Archangel right over now to the ring post here. What's he going to do? I got a feeling this isn't going to be good. The ref trying to fix the turnbuckle. We forgot to fix that here after the last match that we had. There was so much chaos, it doesn't surprise me.
Come here, buddy.
Oh, smashing Azriel the Nightmare into the ring post there. That had to do quite a bit of damage to the Nightmare. Josh slow to even get up to his feet though. Watch the punishment. Oh, double axe handle to the back of the head here of Azrael the Nightmare Knight. Josh the Archangel now trying to catch his breath as well. The Nightmare grabbing his neck and the back of his head trying to... Now he has him in a reverse chin lock, I believe. Has a hold of the ropes. The ref begins to count. Breaks the hand loose, rolls Josh over. Oh, look out, just about got kicked here. Josh now using the ropes trying to push off here. Azrael breaks the hold and goes right back to reverse chin lock. Oh, and it's a jawbreaker now from Josh the Archangel. Definitely got the hold broke there and bought him a chance here to regather and get ready to go again. This has been quite an intense match here between these two right out of the gates. The Nightmare knowing that he's got a chance at Josh's title if he would win this match here tonight. A right hand to the head and another one now to the back of the head of Josh the Archangel. Azrael now up to his feet, springboard. Oh, it's a punch now to the side of the head as he goes flying by Josh the Archangel, our CHWA heavyweight champion here. You can hear both men a little bit winded here. This has been pretty fast and furious for as big as these two guys are here. Oh, it's another jawbreaker. You can see Azrael smashing down onto the mat, grabbing his face and jaw area here. The ref now begins to count. Both men begin to move at least a little bit here. Azrael the Nightmare, the first one up to his feet. Up onto the second rope. What's he going to do here?
Axe handle.
Josh the Nightmare, oh, it's a huge right hand into the solar plexus there of Azrael the Nightmare as he came flying off the second rope. I'll tell you what, Josh the Archangel, he's a big boy. I wouldn't want to be clubbered right in the chest area with that big old hand. He calls that the hand. Big old splash now from Josh. Since Azrael crashing into the mat, you can hear him hopping out in pain here. Both men now throwing punches back and forth at the knee now. Josh the Archangel now, what's he going to do? He's setting him up here. Has him laid out across the top rope. The ref begins to tell him to get him off the ropes here. Has him up in the Oh, huge double axe handle. The Nightmare thought he was waiting to move. Now he's caught up in the tree of woe. It's crashing down off the mat. You can see him withering in pain over there, folks. Josh the Archangel may have wrenched the knee there of Azrael Knight while he was hung up there in the ring rope. And you can see Azrael the Nightmare here starting to get a little bit wound up. Both these competitors. Huge spear from Josh the Archangel. My goodness me.
Spear. Oh, wait.
Ref begins the count here. 2. Josh rolls over, places the arm over Azrael. Whoa, two count. All right, that was close. Gives Josh a sensu bean. The ref now chasing Jake the Leprechaun out of the ring here.
My bad.
I think Jake was confused. I think he thought Eli was in the ring there for a minute.
Yes, we did.
So has him in an armbar now. Josh the Archangel grabs a hold of the rope, which means Azrael the Nightmare has to break the hold. Oh, and a kick now to the ankle area now. Chop Azrael the Nightmare Knight off of his feet here. Both men gasping for air, slow to move here. Lots of action going on here with these two gentlemen so far in this match. I don't know why I keep saying this. With the stuff we've seen, it ain't been very gentleman here tonight.
Nope.
Big right hand now from Azrael the Nightmare. Rolls Josh the Archangel over. Setting him up now, drags him out towards the middle of the ring. What's he going to do here? Then Josh the Archangel quickly rolls over the far side of the ring. Oh! A huge knee now to the side since Azrael the Nightmare Knight crashing down halfway up in the tree of woe, I guess you'd call that, since he's only hanging from the second rope here. The ref right there checking though, seeing if Azrael's still wanting to go or what the deal is here. Josh the Archangel now comes over and pulls Azrael down off of the ropes. Both men still trying to catch their breath. Josh up to his feet. As you can see, Azrael throwing some weak kind of punches here. I think he might be running out of gas here. A chop now to Josh the Archangel. Setting him up here. What's he going to do? Oh, plants him down into the ring. Another big move by our champion, Josh the Archangel. The ref quickly in to begin the count here as both men are almost laying motionless from that last move. The impact of that, I think, was felt throughout the entire CHWA arena here tonight. Azrael using the rope to try and pull himself up. Both men are almost swatting at each other. I think the tanks are running so low on both of these guys here. Oh look! What's a super punch from Azrael the Nightmare Knight off the second rope. Now he pulls Josh out into the center of the ring. Quick, but Josh the Archangel, I'm not sure if that was counted, I believe. Now he rolls him up here. Only a 1 count. Josh the Archangel still showing he's got some gas in the tank here still to go. Quickly was on top of that there, avoiding even just a 1 count. Another right hand now from Azrael. All of a sudden, quickly up to his feet. Huge right hand. He took the glove off to expose the bare knuckles there, planted right in the back of Josh the Archangel. Oh my goodness me, folks, that'll do it. Azrael the Nightmare Knight with the victory here now. So, as I stated before in the stipulation, okay, I wasn't sure if he was going to say something. That's why I shut up real quick there. So, but the stipulation was.
Hang on, Godfather. You told me I had to earn your respect. Did I earn it? Sportsmanship!
All right, so good sportsmanship there from both competitors. Quite the slobber knocker there.
Woo! Godfather!
So, all right, that was quite a slobber knocker. You know, a couple of matches already set for next week. We got an exciting tag team match with Brian Ballistic teaming up with Dash. And they'll be going against, Dash will be fighting her own brother in that one with Chris Exodus and Matt Revolution on the other team. And then, because of the main event here just now, Azrael the Nightmare Knight has a future title shot here with the CHWA champ. Chris Exodus has jumped into the ring with me here.
I just want to say, it's been a fun year, and this hasn't been the year for each wrestler. This is the year of CHWA, 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 CHWA,
Yeah. All right, well, that's all we got here tonight. Christmas Eve. I hope everybody's been good so that they get some gifts from Santa.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year!